Hello and welcome. I'm NJ Yosh, and we're back in Bellwright for episode 53. Right off the start here, we've got a reclamation party coming in for Padstow, so we need to take care of that. We've got 40 arrows on us. Let's top that off to 60. Check our food. Our food situation's okay. May grab one of those just to take with us, and we're going to go try to interdict them a little bit, see what we're dealing with, and see if we can't reduce their numbers a little bit. I'm beginning to think that I should build another travel sign over here on the roads over this way, just because that's where they keep coming through. Which makes sense, because that's where the Lord Ashbourne's keep is. But something that's a little closer to where they're coming from. That's a bandit party, so something like in here might be worth the effort. Let's see if I can get these guys. At least want to get an eye on them and see what kind of numbers we're dealing with. I don't remember how much it said it was. How many it was said was spotted, but that's also not a reliable number to go off of. Those are wolves. Darn it. This I do not need. Alright. Now this is going to be a problem. I'm going to be kind of pinched between them and this bandit camp. Come on. Land a shot. Gotta back off. Make those arrows those archers have to shoot through some brush. I don't know what I was aiming at there. That was terrible. Ooh, you're going to the side now. No, I don't want the wolf. Wolf, deal with... Alright, well, I guess he dealt with the wolf. That works too. Woohoo! Just barely got out of the range of that swing. Ooh. Need a little bit more of a clear run, and I don't have it. Alright, he's peeled off. What are our distances looking like here? Alright, raise. Ouch. Whoa, that's not good. The arrow sticking on my head is a problem. Alright, do you have any healing? Yes, you do. Take that. Alright, let's head for the bridge. Should still be able to beat him there. They are on my heels. And I see people without the correct weapons. People obviously did not have enough food with them. But get them somewhat positioned in time. Although I don't see too many. Is this all that was left? Can't be. I was getting shot by more arrows than that. Yeah, there's the rest of them. I thought I had them on hold. Fall back. That was costly. Good mistake. Ouch. Alright, now we want front line to charge, skirmishers to charge, because that's just a archer, so we can't really wait them out. But we can keep them occupied, maybe even knock them. Yep, there we go. Alright, good job. Head back. Get yourself something to eat. More or less the way we want that to go. Let's drop this stuff off before we go loot those others. Okay, I'm not sure we need 140 bandages in here. They possibly should tweak the equipment loadouts, which I may do. But for right now, I want to try to get this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna build. It's not far from this sign, but when I'm dealing with a reclamation party coming in, I feel like it is still too far. Should be up here somewhere, I believe. There it is. Or is that? That might be the wolf carcass. Yeah. guess I'll pick them up, but I also will probably, may very well end up dropping them, depending on how much stuff is over here. Alright. Fair enough. Let's build a travel sign. I think right here at this intersection. Like, this isn't far. I know that. But I just need it a little bit closer. And I don't necessarily want to move any further from Black Ridge Pool for when I need to go there. Ooh, let me talk to you.
Well met.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy just the one for now. Build it down here at the end of the stone row. Oh, this is a... That's a big log. I did not realize this was this long. Is there 2 more pieces in that, it looks like? That's crazy. Well, might as well grab it. Ooh, I don't think I can carry both pieces, though. Oh, wait. 3 more pieces? That's insane. There's some tall trees down here. Come on.
Glad it's my home.
There's too many people around the flag. The sign, rather.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Alright.
With more houses, we could make a small city there.
So how is progress on our town hall going? Sure, it needs planks. Planks and cob. We'll just buy these planks. Oh, injured in battle. More bandits. Which way are they going? Looks like they're going that way. Alright. That's probably that yellow camp that's causing me problems. So just over halfway on planks, just under halfway on cob. Let's double check our storage, make sure there's no cob sitting anywhere that we can deliver. There is. So we'll drop that off. Take these out too. Now just over halfway on cob. So theoretically in 2 days we'll have, like the rate it's going, I think in 2 days we'll have enough cob. Alright. Why is this sign still showing red? Those bandits still hanging around? Or another group walking through? Should be relatively safe from that archer, unless he rounds the corner in front of me, which he's on his way there. But before he can get there... Ow. Alright, then as he gets there, we can take him out. Okay. Were the short bows made yet? Looks like it. Cool. I'll leave one in there. One of these is going to become my new bow. The other one is going to be used to complete the quest. Do I have a quiver sitting anywhere? No. What about some... Nope. So we need a quiver. that was made in the weaver's hut. I guess not. 5 linen, 2 cord. That should be easy enough. Simple cord? No? Simple cord is just flax, right? It is. So we can make that. Wait, was it just 1 bow and 1 quiver? Or was it 2 and 2? 1 quiver, 1 quiver, 1 bow. Okay, we can do that. We should also maybe look at repairing our warhammer. Axe needs a hide, wood, and bronze. Hide's gonna be a problem. Wood, bronze, and crude stone. Ooh. Do we not have any more stones? It's a weird thing to be out of. Crude stone. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Three? Maybe? Still not going to have the hide. You know what I want to do? Is I think I need to limit these drying racks. Let's just make this top up of, you know, top up of 50. I don't think we need more than that quickly at any point. Because this is why we never have any hide. Okay. Yeah, we've got bunch hanging. Oh, we do have a deer carcass. That's handy. We've got a boar up here right now, but we can butcher that. Oh no, there's a deer hanging. Alright. So there, we can get some hide. Just take a moment to butcher this. I don't know what skill butchery falls under. I don't know if that's under the hunting skill or the animal handling skill or cooking. Probably not cooking. Oh, this is going to end up on the floor, I think. No, I had room for it all. Let's see. There is so much meat. You see, I'm getting low on arrows. A bit. Let's see, what do I need for a fine stew? Well, we need wood. And I'm getting myself distracted. I was repairing. So let's do that first. We need wood. Okay, so let's do that first. Oh, we never did set up... Alright. We never did set up the jobs for the foraging hut and logging... what's the word I'm looking for? Logging camp. I think that got weird because I added the Warhammer into the queue. It's okay. Stir this. It's making meat stew. Okay. We'll let that make that. And let's go set up these assignments. We want a top off of 10 logs. You're not going to be able to do hardwood logs because we're too far. That feels okay. Armina is not happy. Let's see if we can figure out why. Okay. Let's do a top up of 25 of each of these, just so we don't use up everything. Now do 10. Alright, we'll do 20 of those of wood. Or of stone. God. Now we'll do 50 hemp. Might be able to pick up iron ore around here. I don't think there's... No, we don't need to do pickup of those either. Alright. That should be good. Help keep people busy. Yeah, there's drying racks. Yeah, there's... Oh, I should probably... How do I know which is which to copy? Okay. Good deal. Do I have padded gloves? No. You know what? Let's make 20 of those. Why not? Alright, let's go turn in this quest. The War and Peace quest. After we grab a quick bite.
Quiet. They might hear us and bring more trouble.
Our ancestors must be weeping.
All right.
Hello, friend.
Elder Yaxley sends his best and these gifts as a token of goodwill. These are indeed impressive, and this letter, a proposal for a trading alliance. I see. A thoughtful gesture from Elder Yaxley. Don't know why that's not voiced. Elder Yaxley proposes a mutual exchange of goods. Their archer expertise for your agricultural produce. A beneficial exchange for both our villages indeed. We have been fortunate with our crops compared to the rest of the lowlands, and would be glad to share for the right price. Do convey our acceptance back to Elder Yaxley. We eagerly anticipate this new chapter of coordination or cooperation. Nice. What else do you have to say?
Yes? I seek your aid. Would you lend me your ear?
Certainly. What's the matter?
I'm suffering from a relentless fever, a terrible cough, and my body aches constantly. My vision grows hazier by the day. It's a dire ailment, and I fear it may consume me soon. Can you go and speak to Alex Amanita? I think he might know how to cure me.
I'll go get help. But first, we're going to go to Farnworth.
The harvest is plentiful, but it's not fast.
So I realize now, and, well, remember now, this was not a quest for Bradford. This was a quest for Farnworth. So that's not helping with Bradford's trust levels. But I'm wondering if...
How did it go? Did Elder Dobbins agree to our proposition?
Hang on. The Elder agreed he was waiting for the first trade meeting with you.
Finally, a secure source of grains. Our village is in your debt again. Please take this. It's not much, but you've earned it.
Thanks.
Well met, fellow.
Is there something I can help you with?
I desperately need help. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Terrible. Catastrophic, even.
Do you just suck down a helium balloon? Because your voice just changed a lot. Calm down and tell me what's wrong.
I was in the woods with my sword when a pack of wolves emerged from the trees and surrounded me. In a panic, I threw the sword at them and ran away.
That's not how you do that.
The problem is that the sword is a family heirloom that belongs to my wife. If she finds out I lost it, she'll be devastated.
I'll take a look for you. Just point me in the right direction.
Yes, of course. I'll mark the location on your map. Thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Stay here. I'll start searching. Okay. So what I was saying, those
peasants should be more grateful.
This a different outcome thing is about Bradford. That's the Bradford quest line. But the objective, earn friend level trust with the people in Blackridge Pool. Well, I wasn't friend level trust with Blackridge Pool until maybe recently. So I think this is a typo. I think this is supposed to read Bradford. Oh, I could have done that. We're going to do this first, though.
So, a fellow traveler. I've got wares from Kras.
Nope, not interested. If I remember, I'll have to try to do a bug report. I probably won't remember, but I think that's a typo. I mean, I guess it's not really a bug, but still.
How can I help you?
The elder of Blackridge Pool is ill, and I need your expertise to prepare a cure.
Marcel Dobbins is sick? Huh, I'm not surprised. He's from the Highlands originally, and he spent most of his life in libraries, studying. So he's not used to being in villages, in cold, wet conditions surrounded by animals. Can you tell me what those symptoms are?
He mentioned a high fever, persistent cough, body aches, and hazy vision.
As I expected. It's a typical flu. I've gotten a lot of people with these symptoms here recently. They just don't take care of themselves. Anyway, if we want to help him, I'll need some special herbs. Can you gather them for me while I prepare the rest of the ingredients?
I'll gather the ingredients right away. 4 sage, 3 berry, 1 water. Okay. Means I can't get it all right here. Possibly have some of that here that I should use. Some of the sage, at least. Grab the water while I'm here. Nope, I don't. I'll grab the rest of those potatoes, though. And the rest of that fertilizer. Yep, there's berries here too. Okay. Still want to drop the rest of this stuff off before I go back, though. Nope. I'll help. So it seems like you can shoot through your allies. I've been kind of sort of testing that. And I could still be wrong about that. But that's what it feels like.
We need to make this place look better. Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
So for anyone starting out this game, do yourself a favor. Put a travel sign here. I'm now, like, legitimately just being stubborn and not doing it, but yeah, I definitely put a travel sign by him, because there are so many quests that bring you back to him.
Excellent. You've done well. I'll prepare the cure right away. Here you go. Take it to Marcel.
Just the tea? Well, at least it smells good.
Yes, it is. Remind him to add it to hot water, and just try to sit or lay in warm places.
I will. Like, I'm literally just being stubborn by not doing it. I have no good reason. It would be very useful. I go there possibly more than I go to Herndine. Where am I going? Blackridge Pool. And I mean, I did just build another one not far from this one because it was slightly more convenient. I don't know why I'm being stubborn about building one outside of the herbalist, but I am. But yeah, do yourself a favor. Build one there. As close to his hut as you can get it.
Hey you! Hail fellow!
Regarding the cure,
Have you finally brought something to make me feel better?
here you go.
That's it? This is supposed to cure me?
The herbalist said it's all you need. Take it and rest up till you feel better.
This isn't what I was expecting, but maybe it will help.
Thank you. Then we also want to pop in here. What was the... Yeah, gotta talk to the merchant.
A merchant's life isn't easy, but at least I'm not a peasant toiling in the fields all day.
Any news about your friend?
I have another task for you related to my
Oh, that's a
unusual
long
friend.
quest.
Head to Alex Amanita, the herbalist. He's supposed to have some information on how to cure our friend. As usual, I'll reward you for your efforts.
I'll set out right away.
Come closer.
Tend the livestock.
Wait, you want more? You have more to say?
Well met, fellow. I need help with one little thing, if you can help out.
Of course, how can I help you?
I saw some kind of mercenary or soldier in the woods nearby, too well armed to be a villager or hermit. I don't know if he's some kind of deserter or some kind of scout, but he makes all of us anxious. Can you do something about him?
I'll investigate. That quest may end me up with another villager. But just in case it turns into combat, I don't want to do that while I don't have... No, I do have adequate food. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way down there. No, we're gonna go... I'm gonna go to the herbalist first. And when I say we're going to go to the herbalist, what I actually mean is we're going to go to this travel sign that I don't ever use. And we are going to disassemble it. Play a little Jenga, or a little Tetris with my inventory. And now, who are you? Why are you walking through? Where are you going? Oh, this town hall doesn't count as belonging to anyone, belonging to a specific village right now, does it? Oh well. Go ahead. Centralia is probably going to get raided. If not tomorrow, then the day after. We're going to have a raid on Centralia, but should be able to deal with it pretty easily. See which direction it comes from. It comes from the east. Maybe a bit more difficult, but there aren't really very many camps left to the east. And most likely it's going to come from the south across the bridge. It's going to come from one of those bigger camps, so it might be a largish one. But all right, Marlon sent me. I'm here to gather necessary items to cure his friend.
Yes, an odd case. Right.
Here's a list of
herbs.
Yeah.
I'll also need a high-quality hammer.
Oh.
I already have a solid chisel.
What could you possibly need a hammer for?
Just in case my regular means of knocking him out don't work. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
What can you tell me about the patient?
To put it plainly, he's having issues due to a strong blow to the head, as you're aware. Years of isolation didn't help either. But there's a similar case described in one of my books. I won't bore you with the details. Without medical knowledge, you won't understand.
I'll take care of it right away. Smithing hammer, huh? I don't think I have that unlocked. Yes, I gave up. Just do it. Just make sure you do that early on. Way, way earlier on than I did it. Like, do that as soon as you need, to go to him first, or the first time you stumble across him. Just build it as soon as you can. As soon as you have it unlocked. Now, smithing hammer. That's not going to be there. Help if I typed it right. Okay, so apprentice blacksmith. That's okay. We have one. The iron ore is a little bit more of a issue. We'll have to retrieve that. And what we'll have to do is send the blacksmith up here to do it. I do kind of want to follow through with this. So what we can do is temporarily switch her up there. We still are going to need the iron ore. We're going to have to grab our pickaxe and go mine some iron. But we will do that after we talk to The deserter. Do I have other food? Yes. Today just felt like a good day to quest. Knock out some of these quests, make some friends with the villages. To this guy. Are we fighting you or recruiting you?
Sheathe your weapon, Wanderer. I'm not looking for a fight.
So what are you looking for?
I lost my honor. I betrayed the rest of the Theseus mercenaries. Now I am wandering looking for death in combat. I'm not going to cause trouble for nearby villages. Just leave me.
Please tell me more of your story. What happened?
As part of the Theseus mercenaries, we followed a code that allowed me to do some good for my country. We harmed none that were harmless, and fought for those who needed it. It was a centuries-old tradition. But we recently had a leadership change and, well, the mercenaries became nothing but common bandits. We began doing many unjust things, even raiding villages around Alderkirk. I decided I had enough. One night I sneaked to the commander's tent, slit his throat, then fled the camp. Since then, I wander the land without purpose and carrying the weight of my deeds.
I want to make sure I don't screw this up. So I have 3 choices of response here. Have you tried a different way of life? You don't have to be a soldier. How about trying to start a new life in a different region, set up in some farm village? And if your new leader was so cruel, why would your peers be unhappy that you killed him? I think I'm going to go with the second option. So how about start a new life in a different region, set up in some farm village?
Fighting, it's all I knew for all my life and only thing I'm good at. And I don't see myself as someone else, and I don't know I would be able to switch.
Okay, so I am tempted to do the if you're actually a capable fighter, maybe you should stop feeling so damn sorry for yourself and actually help people. But we'll go with, you say you used to fight for a good cause. Can't you do that again?
What do you have in mind exactly?
People in the lowlands get harassed by bandits all the time. I can only do so much, and the brigands don't care. I want you to help.
A new purpose, huh? Just tell me when.
Good stats. Look at those combat stats. 8 strength, 7 agility, 8 one-handed, 8 two-handed, 8 shields. Good stats. Decent research, cooking, and farming. Has potential for animal handling and harvesting and laborer. So, yeah. I'm ready now. Let's not waste any time. And immediately, you can go to work in Centralia. Sweet. He had good equipment. He's all set up. All right. Good deal. So now we don't have our pickaxe with us, or I would just kind of go look for iron right now. What is this over here? Hello, who are you?
Greetings. I don't have too much time, so if...
Okay, you are, I'm guessing, part of a quest? at some point. Alistair Boone. You know, running overland is slower than around down a road, but just reveal a little bit more of the map, run down this hill line and see if any of these are... That's granite. I don't see any iron. And it didn't show up on the mini-map either. Alright. What other quests do we have? Our inventory's fine. It'll be a little while before I can get the smithing hammer. I'm not necessarily going to go hunt iron down right now. Oh, but you know what? We're going to go down to Horndean. No, we're going to go... Actually, yeah. We're going to go grab our pickaxe. Because if we're going to go down to Horndean, we might as well pick up some iron while we're down there. Where might... Ooh, we got bandits. Rudy's down again. No. I guess they're leaving. Yeah. Too late to bother trying to fight them, because they're already wandering off. Alright. Pickaxe. Where could our pickaxe be? There it is. Take these cob down. Doesn't look like much more work has been done. One more set of cob. Bunch more planks, but let's go ahead and buy another set of planks. Just keep cheesing that a bit. We will trade for... Probably for bandages again, actually. Or actually, we'll trade for some meat. We've got enough meat that it's gonna go bad before we can use it. Heron didn't have anything I need for this, right? No. But I'll take those bronze ingots. Okay. Trading supplies that we have in abundance for things that they need. Which is I guess just called trading, because that's how that works. Oh. You're a long way from home.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
It's possible I don't have anyone here defaulting to transporting stuff as a high enough priority. So we do have 3 iron ore. Technically only need 4 more. So we need 41 more planks. That's not bad. And we need 10 more cob, which we should get by the end of the day tomorrow. Alright, it's getting dark. Which, it's a little unfortunate, because that does mean I'm not going to be able to talk to the merchant in Horndean like I want to. So I think what we'll do is sleep. So I had somebody suggest to me that the item I need for a quest is often sold by the merchant in that town, which tracked for that Black Ridge Pool quest. So I want to check the merchant in Horndean. I know I've talked to him, but I don't know if I've ever, like, looked for... Are they going to be a problem? Should I deal with them? I don't know if I've ever looked for the flour from them. There they are. That's terrible. Terrible misses. Wow, okay. Come on. Focus up. Why did it just get dark again? Pick a target and shoot him. Like, keep hedging between them for some reason. Alright. My Warhammer out. Heal up so I can deal with this archer. Ouch. Alright. That was extremely sloppy. Bit embarrassing, honestly. In fact, I think I'm going to blame it on the change in the draw weight of the bow. That's going to be my excuse. It's absolutely BS excuse.
Cold winds coming.
But let's empty our inventory out. I don't want to throw them all in there. It's only a few
far
feet
we're doing
further.
great work, don't you think?
That'll do. See planks being made. Excellent. Alright, let's go to town first. And talk to the merchant. Oh, you've got a new quest too? No, you want the glue.
I miss the days when we could travel
Are
free.
they running off to deal with bandits?
Trade your coins for... A merchant's life isn't easy, but at least I'm not a peasant toiling...
No flour. 20 mushroom stew. Buy a bunch of them. That's okay. Oh, does somebody else here have a quest?
Got a room if you got coin. No coin, no room. Yes?
Can I help you with anything?
I'm afraid I don't have anything for you to do right. Anything else?
Well met,
It's the
fellow.
elder. Oh, what did you ask for? I don't remember.
I have a task for you. Our food supplies are stable for now, so I want to focus more on healing. But I can't do everything by myself. This would be a waste of my precious time.
How can I help?
I need you to gather some herbs from nearby forests. They're essential to my research. I also need a small backpack.
Can't do that.
It's odd. I've been
Don't have a
losing my
laborer
equipment
yet,
a
so I
lot
can't do
lately.
this. But give me a list. I'll see what I can
Here you
do.
go. These herbs will surely increase the effectiveness of our healing work in the village.
I'll be back in no time. Okay. Who's the bandit? Brigand? Nope. I'm not dealing with you. Yikes. There's a lot of bad guys. Alright. Well, we're gonna run. And hopefully lose them. Because we actually need to end this episode. I have run quite a bit longer than I intended. So hopefully we have broken combat. But yeah, that's going to do it for us here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will see you next time. Bye.